Hey everyone, this is Lydia, and today we're outside at the Washington Crown Center Mall in Washington, Pennsylvania. I filmed this in January 2026 while the mall was undergoing a major renovation. People online were definitely saying that this was a dead mall, so this footage shows it at peak dead / half closed. Right now in June 2026, it is still under construction, and it will be rebranded as the Franklin Crossroads Park. This mall opened in 1969, and then it was called the Franklin Mall, and the anchors were Troutman's Department Store, Sears, and Grant City, and Grant City was like a budget WT Grant store. Before this renovation started, there were more stores open in the mall. You will see that there are almost no stores open. Half of those businesses will remain in the mall post-renovation, and half of them are leaving. The mall had a mix when the stores were open of what I'd say are more traditional mall stores like Kay Jewelers and local, more community-based places renting out spaces. Like there's a gymnastics studio that was open while I was filming, a model train club that had just closed, and a church. So this section, I found some information online about what was open here in 2006. So in 2006, there was, in this section of the mall, a bank, eyeglasses store, nail salon, hair salon, Bavarian Pretzel, and that Kay Jewelers that you might have seen when we walked in. And the restaurant that's on the right, which is now closed, obviously, but it used to be a Garfield's restaurant. So that Marshall's on the left, that used to be Old Navy, and there's no way of getting into that Marshall's from this indoor section of the mall. There's obviously a gated entrance and exit, but they don't have that accessible. So you have to be outside to get in and out of the Marshalls. Here at the end is where Sears was, where it's sort of walled off there. On the right, in 2006, there was a Payless and an FYE. I filmed about 30 minutes before closing, and there were a fair number of mall walkers here doing laps. And the indoor mall area is pretty large, but about half of it was blocked off for construction, which we'll see coming up right here. So the mall walkers were sort of limited in their range, and there was also a security guard doing laps. So that closed off section, so now we gotta walk this liminal space. That closed off section had a movie theater, a Gander Mountain, and a lot of small stores. The food court was down there when there was a food court, and then Kaufman's Department Store was all the way at the end. So now we're walking back from that construction-y section towards the center court. Yeah, so there's a lot of water damage. You may have noticed that where there would normally be benches, it's just folding chairs, just kind of set in a bench-like way. I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe they sold their benches off. I have no idea. So anyway, you can see that storefronts have been closed for a long time because they're like drywalled over. And again, the gymnastics studio was on the right. I didn't want to show a whole bunch of kids. That felt creepy. So yeah, but everything is really walled off and closed. That's not in use. So this section had a Finish Line, GNC, Spencer's, Hot Topic, Hallmark, Radio Shack, Bath & Body Works, Aeropostale, Foot Locker, Borders Express, Pacific Sunwear, Dots, Victoria's Secrets, and LensCrafters. So this mall had everything. Now we're back in that center area with the Kay Jewelers. Yeah, it's really kind of frozen in time. I don't know why we're roping off the plants. So this was a Priet mall, and they sold to Kohan for $20 million in 2016. There's that entrance, so the Garfield's was on the right, and we're going to do a drive around now. So we're starting all the way at the right with one of the current anchors, Rural King. So in 2025, two real estate companies, one in California and one in Ohio, partnered up and bought this mall for $5.25 million, which seems pretty low. The new owners are investing $35 to $40 million in the property. I don't know if it's being demalled or just renovated. So there's another entrance. That's not the one we went in. obviously, because it's blocked off. But yeah, if you live near here and you know if they're demalling it or not, let me know. That is another anchor. That's Ollie's. So if you're interested in, I don't know, old websites, if you go to shopwashingtoncrown.com/pages/index, you can actually see the mall's 2006 website. It still says Priet on there. It has a complete store directory and some other info, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, so that's the entrance we just went in. The Garfield's was on the right. And we'll pass Marshall's in a second. The new owners are pretty active on Facebook with updating people about construction. So there's definitely current info on there. Now, this parking lot may look pretty full for a dead and under construction mall. And that's because over here where the Sears used to be, there are either 2 or 3 car dealerships. So they park their cars there. I don't know if that's ingenious or weird. I've never seen that before. So the mall looks pretty full with people with new cars, but it's actually just new cars for sale. And this is the sign. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time.